knows it, the camera angle here, but have you got a belt on the forehead?
Yeah, I've got Mitrovic's size 11 there on the forehead. Just got a little kick, but it's nothing too bad.
Oh, what did it happen in the game?
Yeah, just got kicked in the head during the game. Yeah.
Or do you know who by or when it happened?
By Mitrovic. I'm not really too sure when it happened.
Yeah. Is that like, I mean, you would be known as a defender who will put your head in where someone can kick you in the head, but is these the type of things that, particularly in this formation, that you're going to have to do more?
Um, I don't think in this formation. I think as a defender, you've got to be willing to put your body anywhere. So I don't think it matters what formation you're playing as such. I mean, as a defender, I've got to give my all and put my body maybe where some other players wouldn't put it. And especially for your country, you want to do that.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Dara.
Any questions in the embargoed section, guys? Reminder, if you want to ask, you have to raise your hand, if possible. Oh, Philip Quinn, I see you there. You're right there. You may as well just crack on.
Yeah, Dara, how would you assess things so far for you in Ireland? What has been good, and what do you think you need to get? What level do you think you need to get to?
For me personally, or as a collective?
Yeah, for you personally, because it's happened fairly quickly now at senior level.
Yeah, I mean it's happened all very quickly, and obviously for me to play, it's a great feeling. But I don't want to just play. I want to play and win, and I want to dominate. And obviously, I need to take everything I can and use all this experience and take it with me going forward. And obviously, having some great players here, some players who've made so many caps for their country and have captained their country. I want to be a leader myself, so I've got to take bits from them and use that going forward.
I know you have a strong GA background with St Jude's and Kevin McManaman and all that, but there's a bit of you that reminds me of Kevin Moran, who was a great centre half for Ireland, a great Dublin player, won an All Ireland. I know you're probably not likely to win an All Ireland because you're a professional footballer now, but just a little view about Kevin McManaman. That is, do you still keep in touch with him, and has he been sort of a help for you?
Yeah, I speak to Kev the odd time. I'm not really in contact with him as such. But when I go home and see him, I'll always speak to him and see how he's getting on. And he's someone that I can admire. Coming from the same community as me and excelling in his field and being such a great sports person, winning so many All Irelands with Dublin and being a St Jude's boy. He's someone I've grown up kind of looking towards.
Good stuff. And just finally from me, I hope sorry others come in, but do you see this as a must-win game now tomorrow night? You know, we've seen splashes of Irish good play against Slovakia and against Serbia, but we haven't got the result. And is it about the result tomorrow, irrespective of how we get those 3 points?
Yeah, I mean the results. The only thing that matters. We're in World Cup qualifiers. We've got to win games. You don't qualify by not winning games. It's as simple as that. And obviously tomorrow comes at a good point. Quickly after Wednesday, so it's a great time to put things right and get 3 points on the board.
Thanks, Dara.
Gerard Brown.
Hi there, Gerard Brown here from Irish Football Fan TV. Just there was a lot of talk the other night about Stephen going with the youth and a lot of younger players. Just even for yourself being one of them, how nice was it to be playing alongside Aaron, Jason, Mark, players you would have played with on the train one level and all the ranks on the way up?
Yeah, it was amazing. We were kind of speaking before the game and looking back to when we were playing 17s and 19s and then thinking like, would we have seen ourselves here back then? And obviously it's a great boost when you look up and look behind you and you see some of the players you've grown up playing football with and some of your best mates.
Just even the international side of things compared to club football with say West Brom, you're probably used to being in an environment and scenario where you have 6 or 7 days between games, so it gives you plenty of time to focus on opposition for the next game. The fact that the international window is so short, you've only got that 2 or 3 days, and you're trying to get your back from Belgrade, your recovery session in. Is it something that you're still kind of maybe adapting to a small bit from the gap from club level to international level?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, obviously when you have a short period turnaround, it's tough. Obviously everyone's sore after the game on Wednesday night, but everyone's been recovering well and they've been doing their bits. And obviously, as long as you do as much as you can and you prepare yourself in the right way, I think Saturday's is going to come at a good time.
Okay.
Best of luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
And at Malone, please.
to what Philip was saying about how quickly it's happened for you. How are you finding the difference between club football and international football? I mean, you come through the Championship pretty quickly, and now the Premier League. Is it very different playing international football? Is the standard higher or lower given the quality of players that are playing in the Premier League now?
I mean, obviously the quality in the Premier League is unbelievable. Some teams you're playing against world class players, and same international level as well. Some nations have really good depth in their squads and players playing at the highest level. So I don't think one's easier than the other. They're both very tough, and they both kind of offer, I suppose, different sides to the game. And it's obviously something that I'm really enjoying. The two different styles.
Okay, and in terms of the different styles, I mean, the game in Serbia the other night was difficult, challenging defensively. They had some really talented strikers. What's the talk been about the kind of about Luxembourg? Is brief this time very different because of perhaps the kind of greater opportunities there'll be for the Irish team to get forward from defence?
Obviously Luxembourg they've picked up recently, and they've had some good performances and good results, and they're still a threat up top, and we've been kind of identifying that and looking at them, and we know ourselves as a defensive unit we can't switch off, and obviously it's up to the lads up front as well to do their bit too. So it's all collective. But Luxembourg definitely aren't going to roll over for us, and they're still it's a huge task at hand as well.
Okay, great stuff. Listen, thanks very much, Dara. Good luck.
Thank you.
And we'll end with Aidan Fitzmaurice.
Hi, Dara. Just asking about the bedding in process. A lot of players in your position, you get a summer tour in the USA or a couple of friendlies to bed in. You've really been thrown in at the deep end. A lot of competitive games, triple headers. Just talk about how difficult it is to adapt to that and to learn really like an international football.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously great to get the opportunity to play in these games. These are the games you want to play in, competitive games for your country, where there's something on the line and at stake, and it's kind of sink or swim. I think you've got when you get thrown in, you've got to take your opportunity, and I think football in itself is all about taking opportunities and not looking too far ahead and just taking each game as it comes.
And for yourself, looking back in the game, do you look back? I know you have team talks and everything else. Do you look at the game back and think, well, should have got closer to him, or should have done more? Do you self-critical? Do you look at your own game and try and put that in place for the next game?
Yeah, definitely. I think after every game, I look at myself personally before I look at the team and ask myself questions. And obviously, there's always room for improvement. You never have the best game. There's always going to be one or two things where in your head you think you might have done better or you could have done better in other positions. But for me at the moment, with that, it's me trying to learn from that and go on and obviously put things right the next time.
And just the last one, what do you feel you've learned? How much better are you now when you've made, obviously get exposure with the other age teams, but how much better player are you now than when you made your debut?
Yeah, I think I've just grown as a person as well. Obviously maturing a lot and getting more confidence as I've gone on. I think football's a huge thing to do with mentality, and if your head's right and you're in the right frame of mind, you play your best football. So preparing myself for the games, I've been better at that, and obviously going into games with confidence, it gives you a great chance. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.